Afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. I hope you are friggin' fantastic. So, I'm in high spirits for two reasons. Reason number one, I got it to work. I created an EA that's going to close positions on my behalf, which eradicates my need for being at the screens, for holding that pressure on my shoulders as to when the position should close, how much it should close for, so on and so forth. So I was up until late last night putting in the midnight oil. I think that's the old expression. And it worked. It worked not once, not twice, but time and time again. Reiterated, looked for new trades, closed the ones I needed to on position, and I didn't have to do it myself. Peace of mind just landed, and the timing couldn't be better. This morning, my wife came in and gave me a beautiful cuddle. And I said, "Babe, what is this about? It feels amazing." And she let me know we are now pregnant. So our third baby is said to arrive very early next year. And I've just been in a place of humble grace, joyful tears. So, yeah, in light of yesterday's video about building the software and requirements that you need to personalize this experience to safeguard you against yourself, major tick kicked off yesterday. And then this morning, the incredible news that I'm going to be a dad yet again. So that's 3 under 5. What else can I tell you? To be honest, I've been so detached from time, I'm not even focusing on anything. So, okay, this is going the other direction. I'm not going to get involved. I'm going to allow the algorithm to do its work and take the stress off my shoulders as to being overly reactive or reactive at all. In fact, allow it to do its thing. Okay. Unfortunately, I have already made a video that was meant to go up earlier, although it didn't work out because of something or other. It just didn't load. So that's not going up, unfortunately. However, what I did notice is that the decision of the uptrend was to continue in that direction. However, we had two potential turning points coming in that we should probably mark and put into play. It's just so fun just kind of analyzing the way I am right now. Like anything but stress. Okay, so again, this is the power of closing, of having something close it for you. So when it went against, I would have closed it just to protect the position and not go into loss. And then often when that happens, it'll go to profit or to wherever anyway. And because I didn't close it manually, because I allowed the algorithm to take the reins, I'm now again up to $300 where I would have been down like minus $19. So this is exactly what I've been wishing for a long time. Not only that, but I can also extend my targets now, because the targets don't necessarily need to close the trades. It'll be the algorithm that closes the trades based on the parameters I've set for it, which means that there can be longer runs and not take me out early. So, for example, making $700 profit instead of $1,700 profit, which has happened to me many times in the past because I was in control of closing the trades. So now it can just run, and when it's time for the market to switch over, then it will close itself. So again, I could have been $19 under. That would have been me manually closing a trade, trying to protect the profit or trying to protect my overall account. But instead, I've handed that responsibility, delegated it I think delegation, is it? When managers offset the responsibility to its subordinates. Yeah, I've delegated all that negative stress and just place it onto the algorithm to allow it to do its thing. And thankfully, instead of minus 19, I'm up plus 700. But not only that, I mean, I would also potentially see price go in the other direction and maybe close at 600 and be like, okay, that's enough for me for now. I'll get to the next trade. But instead of that, or even hitting a target that might be nearby, because I'm already 100% up, right? So $500 went in. Now I've doubled my money by doing that. And also, instead of closing it for 1,000 over here, practically is that threshold, I want to allow it to do its thing. Now, something also what I want to say is that counter trend trades are something that I don't advise. But that's before I had this. That's before I had this algorithm, right? That is going to do the work for me. So there is a lot of movement in the market, a lot of up, a lot of down. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And for me, the only time I really lose is during these death alleys when prices range, when it's just uneventful. And as soon as the consolidation area is over, that becomes super fun. So making money on the way up, making money on the way down, just utilizing the MTOPS method at the right places, and just riding it, bang, 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 bang. So again, move the target down. It's going to go beyond $1,000, so more than doubled my position size, which like a lot of guys on Binance and stuff would like just push onto social media. Oh, 1,000, well, 200% profits and blah 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 blah. Like we're getting 3x, I think. What when you put down one and you get two additional? I'm not sure what all of that stuff is, but yeah, again, I could have been down to minus 19, now over 1,000, because I'm allowing machines to do what they're good at, and that's mechanization. Okay, so I'll leave it there for now. I might boast about it if it goes a little bit further on, but I don't really see it as my profit actually anymore. Like over here, just seeing like the 1,000, I don't feel like the $1,200, whatever it is. I don't feel like it's my profits. I feel like it's what the market's willing to bestow upon me. So even just that mindset difference of having the market grace me, gift me rather, versus my working for it completely changes the psychological element of my experience in the markets. Because as it's reducing now over here from what was 1,200 to the 900s, I used to feel at least that I would take it personally, like, oh no, there's $300 less. I could have closed for 1.3. Now I'm at the 800 mark, all the rest of it. Like I used to take it very personally, but now I no longer do that. And the reason being is because anything that's gifted to me from the market is something that is a kind gesture. It's not stress. It's not my ego. It's not my ability or capability or me taking it personally. It's just merely gifts. Now, even if I close for less than 500, all right, so I put 500 in, close for less than 500, that means I've gone into a counter trend trade, which I would have missed out in any case. So my old self would be pissed off that I didn't close for 1,200, which was there earlier. But the new me is like, dude, if it closes for $300, you don't have to do any of the additional after sales work. Like you just open the position and it did the rest of the work, including closing itself for you. So all I need to do now is just simply use MTOPS to identify the right positions and then capitalize on it. So, yep, I see the numbers shrinking from 1,200 to 500, but for my mental well-being, I'm not going to get involved, and I'll allow it to run itself out. Maybe it goes up, maybe it goes down, maybe it closes. Who cares? It's no longer my problem. I just take whatever comes my way as a gift. And I mean, $600, I'm not going to cry over. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with like $600 for, I don't know, 20 minutes work. I don't know if you guys are as well. So using OPM, other people's money, is a lot more fun than putting your own capital at risk. You can go bigger, take it less personally, and yeah, do that profit split just for thanking the liquidity providers for making this opportunity available for you, which is totally fair. They get money for nothing. You get money for nothing, but you get a lot more than they get. And rinse repeat. It's a real thing. It's not hypothetical. It's not a scam. It's proven rather, since 2018. We live in an exciting time to be alive. And I'm gonna be a dad for the third time. Come on. Yeah, I gotta say, this algorithm couldn't have come at a better time. I totally feel so confident about my future. And of course, the MTOPS AI is going to be, oh, there's another example. See how I would have closed it? Now it's on its next rally down. Okay, I would have closed with 500 back into 700. This is the beauty of having machines do the work for you. And again, speaking of machines, the AI is going to be analyzing the market, the cycles, the locations of the turning points, the relativity to one another, so on and so on and so on, and it will be placing the orders on my behalf. So I've now got a position closer, and I'm going to use my very elaborate, super fucking complex and smart, sorry for swearing, AI to open up the decision, to open up the positions. And thanks to the work we've already done over the last 6 years, I've already got the middlemen components in terms of opening up the correct position size with the right amount of volume or lots or whatever the prop firms call it, all in place. So by Christmas, I hope to never work another day in my life. Well, not on the markets at least, more on like life, like opening up private schools and ushering in a new generation of epic, something that doesn't quite exist at the moment because of all the red tape and archaic thinking that's been around for too long. So yeah, all gifts. Again, I lost the video that I sent earlier, so what I'm going to do here is just put that as the high for this quadrant. Might be wrong, but I don't know. I don't really care at this moment. Life is too good to be stressed, too blessed to stress. And then just very quick, very freehand, like maybe give it a threshold of such. We'll see if the kill zone agrees or not. See, how beautiful is that? Life is great. And this is what I've been talking about. Just use the market, which is future proof, as we spoke about yesterday, to be there for you. Just like I think Westlife, or not NSYNC, Boys to Men, someone who said they'll be there for us. And they're just to generate that kind of money, right? So if it's $1,200, if it's $700, whatever, it's a counter trend move, whatever comes in is great. So the next move up, going to capitalize on that. Not closing this, all automated. And I think most people can get by on $700 a day, $1,000 a day, 1,000 times 20 trading days. That's what, 20K a month. That's okay, right? I mean, you can go to the zoo, to the water park with that, right? Maybe decorate the front yard, get a new lick of paint for $20,000 a month. Why not? So, yeah, that's it. High spirits, not overly concerned with each tick in the market. I can finally relax my shoulders, offset the responsibility, and just allow it to run its course. And just be grateful for whatever comes to me, instead of, again, the old way where I was egoic and I took it personally and I felt like my time was my value, and if I wasted a day and a trade was break even, then I had to try and make that time back. It's not just money value, it's time value. Like all of that extra pressure, all of that psychological strain It's now offset. So this is going to give me the freedom to get into my coding again for the AI. I just wanted to get this up to speed, and then from there, getting closer and closer to true, tangible, realistic financial freedom. I don't know what else to say already for the next 5 minutes, so maybe I should just close out. Suppose so. I'm just enjoying the look of this automated profits. Anyway, guys, have a great day further. I'm sure as anything going to. And before I sign off, I just want to say the beauty about having algorithms operate for you is that you can have it operate on multiple markets at the same time. And what better than having a strategy that works on all markets or any market in exactly the same way on all time frames? Because then that's true scalability. You can rerun this on anything, on Forex, on all of it. And actually, I'm pretty keen on Forex after seeing that yesterday. I was just testing the strategy on the Euro USD, and man, you can get some real money real fast if you got the right direction. It feels like there's a lot of orders that go into it, so I'm pretty stoked about that. As always, I'm a huge supporter of the Dow Jones. I guess that comes and goes, especially with the way that the world economy is starting to go. So maybe the indices aren't necessarily the place to be. It seems like crypto is a great sweet spot. Bitcoin's at the sweet price of $62,000, which means like each move is like it's hundreds of dollars, and that's what you need for some good profits. I used to be around in the days where it was like $2,000 for a Bitcoin. Like, are you serious? Like, you know how much it took to move price? It was flatlining for such a long time. It was super boring, consolidated for such a long time. And there again, okay, so again, hands off. For some reason, this window is sticking. I can't bring it back up again. I'm not sure as to why. I don't know. It's all wrapped, I guess. Let me just go to have a look at the profit. $570 profit. Sure, it wasn't $1,200 profit, but did I close it manually? No. Did I have to do anything for it? No. Did it just all come to me? Yes. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys because it's stuck here for some reason. I don't want to hit the escape key to unlock whatever in case this video recording goes down. And yes, I am waffling, and yes, I'm just in a state of humble grace and positive gratitude to the universe. And do I love the fact that I have all that I have right now in my life? Absolutely. Am I excited about tomorrow? Absolutely. Am I excited about my life here forth? Absolutely. Now go into social media and just find out how many people in the world feel the same way. So I hope that you feel the same way too. Welcome to MTOPS. Welcome to making markets something more than just a fun thing to do or a side income. Future proof your life. Follow the strategy exactly as I have, and enjoy the profits that I do. That's it for now. Have a good one. Until I see you in the next one. Ciao for now.